where'd the name come from? Obviously, it came from one of the episodes. At this moment, I can't remember what it was, and I have to Google the name of the episode. But definitely, I know it was the one where Phineas and Ferb are watching kind of a Saturday morning cartoon with their dad, and one of the questions that the host asks is, if you were a cartoon and you were a superhero with powers, what would it be? So this inspires the boys to create this cartoon where they're all a bunch of superheroes and whatnot. Yeah, it was out of tune, which came in to pair it up with the episode Hail Dolphinia, where Doofenshmirtz winds up creating this like micronation and whatnot. So the episode, like, yeah, it's them, and they create it from their dad's favorite show. They inspire to create themselves a cartoon, while Doofenshmirtz creates a machine to make everything, to make anything, even like inanimate objects, dance. Yeah, so like Phineas and Ferb air this cartoon at night, and they basically create all these characters, and if I could find, yeah, here it is, Team Improbable, including Multi-Man, that be Phineas's character, Control Freak, that's Candace, Hanana Man, that is Bazit, Belchman, Buford, Rainbow, Isabel, and of course, where I got my name from, TheFerbguy. So yeah, that's where my username came from. On YouTube, I used to be Maximum Tonto 1, but then just, I don't know, I got tired of the username, and then as soon as the 2010s were coming up, I had decided to change the name over, and couldn't think of a name that would go with the Maximum Tonto stuff. And this was a misspelled Maximum, no less. So it was a misspelled Maximum, and then Tonto 1. That's what I used to go by. And so, like, that's how I got the name. Because, you know, I had to enter a new username, and I'm like, what do I pick? What sounds good at this time? And just looked at myself and thought, or I think the episode was on, or I thought back to it, and I'm like, well, I'm a fan of Phineas and Ferb. I could potentially see myself naming myself after this. So went on, named myself, had the username be at least I tried to aim for TheFerbguy. But YouTube, their auto suggestions were just like, nah, that won't work. But we do suggest these other names. And then there's just a bunch of them with like, I don't know, 69 TheFerbguy or TheFerbguy 96 or whatever. But none of them stood out. But then I said, okay, what do I pick? And then there was one selection, I believe, that it auto gave me. TheFerbguy. And I'm like, TheFerbguy, eh? I'm like, yeah, let's pick that. Let's do it. And so that's kind of sort of how I became TheFerbguy.